What's up, gang? Dragonus Prime coming back at you from my dungeon, and I've got another Prime Universe video for you, where I've taken a Marvel character and I've given him a whole new origin and background and everything. And in this week, we're shooting from the hip with Quicksilver.
I told you I'd find you, you no-good spawn of Satan.
Josiah Quicksilver, Silvermane's gravel voice echoed through the desolate mining town of Possum Trot, Missouri. Astaroth knelt before him, defeated but not broken. So, you've tracked me down, Quicksilver. Persistent as always. Astaroth sneered, his demonic form flickering in the fading light. But you know this isn't the end. Josiah cocked his revolver, bringing the hammer in line with the cap of his shining silver bullet. The determination of a man who had been fighting this fight almost his whole life was etched on his weathered face.
This time, Astaroth, it's the end of your hellish reign.
The trigger pulled. A shot rang out, but a malevolent incantation slipped from Astaroth's lips. The air shimmered, blinding the gunslinger, and the demon vanished. The cowboy cursed, realizing his foe had once again made a clever escape. Over the next decade, Josiah traversed the country from sea to sea, deep in the Purple Mountain majesty, and through the dense, lush forests, hunting for Astaroth's elusive trail. Time was nothing to Josiah. He had all the time in the world. He was immortal and driven, powered by a gift or curse in some ways, granted by an angel named Samael. Samael had come to Josiah after his family perished at the hands of the demon Astaroth. The angel told him how the heavenly host took pity on him. They felt his sorrow and pain at the loss of his family, and sent Samael to bestow upon him a gift, one that would make him immortal until Astaroth was brought to justice. His life would become a blend of vigilance and patience, a balance he maintained while waiting the demon's return. And so he stayed in wait, keeping a constant eye on the world for hundreds of years. Finally, in the present day, while in Los Angeles, Josiah witnessed the supernatural conflict between the X-Men and Hydra. Another gift given to him was the ability to see magical ley lines and determine its origins. He immediately could see that the enemy Hydra, that the brave X-Men that he fought, were demonically charged. Attuning his third eye to that demonic ley line, he was able to be guided back to Rand Incorporated, the nexus of this infernal web. Sneaking to the facility required a blend of stealth and intuition honed over centuries. Josiah moved like a shadow, exploiting blind spots and dodging surveillance. He navigated the labyrinth corridors, his senses keen to demonic resonance beneath. Reaching the sub-basement, he discovered Astaroth's lair. Veiled in darkness, Josiah watched as the demon communicated with the flame. Satanish's name echoed through the cold air.
Your playtime amongst the four Rand are over. I need you in the human city of New York. There you will find the offspring of my own and the cast-out angel.
Of course, my master. Using this as what could be his only opportunity, Josiah leapt into action. Astaroth, though, was unfazed. With a flick of his wrist and an incantation, the demon summoned a horde of demons, then vanished into thin air. Facing down as many lesser demons as he had was just another day for Josiah. These monsters would not keep him from his target. In a ballet of silver bullets gleaming in the torchlight, Josiah fought against the demonic onslaught. It seemed that with each demon that fell to the sound of his shots, the horde kept coming, a relentless tide. After the climax of high-velocity silver, he stood amidst the defeated fiends, bloodied but resolute. Josiah immediately headed to New York. Using his third eye, he was able to find Astaroth yet again, and a clash erupted with gunfire and demonic magic. This encounter drew the attention of the other superheroes, the Avengers, Venom, and X-Men, who were also in New York, searching for clues themselves. In the confusion of their arrival, Astaroth once again weaseled his way out and vanished. Chaos ensued as alliance shifted and accusations flew. The denunciations led to violence, causing a battle between the heroes, with a cacophony of powers clashing, echoing the internal struggles that plagued them all. Venom lashed out with her toxin spray. Captain America and Wasp used their expertise in hand-to-hand combat against Beast, but Beast was also to keep them at bay using his psychic link with his wolves, Atuma and Raza. Iron Man and Hulk took on Cyclops, where all three of them traded blows so large and powerful windows shattered from the shockwaves. Angel's magical bolts illuminated the chaotic scene, but were easily blocked and redirected by Black Knight's alien advanced energy shield. Iceman and Thor went toe-to-toe. The Arctic blasts would freeze an unprepared opponent, but Thor, using his technical genius, was able to direct it with his engineered hammer and chemicals he'd combined to make a warming agent. That left Ant-Man to face off against the blazing hero Phoenix. Ant-Man already had experience with a high-heat foe when he took down Omega Red, so despite the flamethrowing, Ant-Man would use his connection to the insects in the city to keep Phoenix at bay. The brawl reached its zenith, with Josiah unsure who to help and who to attack. Suddenly, a mysterious martial artist intervened, slamming a fist into the ground, creating a magical binding that almost looked like a spider web. The combatants were instantly trapped and unable to move. "Enough of this infighting! We are all here for the same reason," the unknown man declared. Daredevil descended from above with an urgency to plead.
"Please stop all of this fighting. We are all after the same goal."
The two newcomers urged unity among the bickering factions, emphasizing their collective war against the demonic forces. The magical web dissipated as the mysterious new person spoke. "I am known as the Spider-Man, as my father was and his father before him. We have been sworn to guard the gateway to the underworld, but that gateway was reopened, and the demons have infiltrated your world. As I am sure you have all become aware, the devil known as Astaroth was one of the conspirators that caused this. The other is a traitorous angel, known as Samael." A profound silence followed, interrupted only by the realization that a united front was the only path forward. These heroes, once divided, now faced a common enemy, Astaroth, and the rogue angel Samael. The stage was set to keep the world from plunging into darkness. The heroes were going to have to unite and go to war. A secret war. But that is a story for another day.
And that, gang, is the Prime Universe version of Quicksilver. Now, this one came as a request from Uncle Pepe as well, just like last week. Uncle Pepe, thank you so much for this suggestion. I really like this. I'm a huge Western fan, so being able to do a Western character was a lot of fun to do. I'm going to be honest, this is not my favorite drawing out of all of them. I think this is one of my favorite stories, but I think I kind of missed the mark on the drawing. What do you guys think? Let me know. Did you like the drawing better? Did you like the story better? Let me know what you guys think down below. As far as the costume goes, I wanted to go for a streamlined looking gunslinger cowboy. I tried to do the seams and the vest like you would see in like an MCU costume. And then I did kind of put a little 616 flair by giving him the silver lightning bolts on his shirt there, or his jacket, which I thought was kind of fun. The other thing I really liked about this story was I was able to really tie in the other ones together, all really come together, and it even had that special guest star at the end, which if you guys are excited about Spider-Man is coming next week, so you want to make sure you get to see that one and you don't miss it. But yeah, as far as that goes, this was a lot of a fun character to write. Oh, what did you guys think of the dialogue? Me adding in actual spoken line parts in this. Did you guys enjoy that? Would you like to see that continue? But otherwise, thank you all for checking me out. Don't forget to check out my community tab on Tuesday, as well as my social medias on Tuesday, because I will be posting the villain from this week's episode. And this time, you guys will finally get to see what Astaroth looks like. But anyway, thanks for coming by. Thanks for checking me out. I love you guys. You're the best as always. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, blah, 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 all the YouTube stuff. You know what I'm going to get at. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and see you in the funny pages.